Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. This is episode 286 in a row. This is day 286 as well of my journey. At the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to run 365 days in a row, all outside, bearing the elements, whatever they may bring. I also challenged myself to run 1,500 miles within this time frame. Also within this time frame, I've challenged myself to run two big races. One of those races being an ultra marathon 50K trail race. That was the Yankee Springs 50K trail race on June 5th, day 156 of my journey. Was able to finish that race in 7 hours, 15 minutes, and 22 seconds and keep the streak alive since. Now the next big race coming up is here in 5 days, and it is the Detroit Free Press Marathon. Oh, I take that back. I'm sorry. 4 days. It is Detroit Free Press Marathon. And in 3 days, we will be doing the Motor City Challenge of that race, which is running the competitive 1 mile and the competitive 5K the day before that actual race on day 289. And then the marathon is on day 290. So that is the next big race within this challenge of this year. And then we're just going to be trying to finish out the year strong and cross the yearly mileage that we need. Like I said, I was going for 1,500 miles for the year, 365 days in a row. So for the day today, day 286, was able to get out there again and put in 1.5 miles for the day because I am on the taper, trying to get ready for this race. So 1.5 miles for the day today. That put me at 4.5 miles for the week, which put me at 48.8 miles for the month, which put me at 1,292.6 miles for the year. So we are 207.3 miles away from that 1,500 mile goal. Had a schedule on that. But let's focus in on these monthly miles of 48.8. Every single month I challenge myself to do a 100-mile challenge. I do it in honor of a charity in which I donate money to, and I also start a coinciding fundraiser to try to raise money and awareness for that charity. For the first 9 months, we were able to raise money for 9 great charities. Now we're here within the 10th month, the month of October, and we're raising money for yet another great charity. For this month's 100-mile challenge in October, we are running and raising money for Michigan Humane. And I chose Michigan Humane this month because October is Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. And I am a big dog person, and Michigan Humane is the local and statewide shelter throughout Michigan. So they do a good job there, so I want to raise awareness and try to raise some money for them this month. So if you'd like to donate to this month's fundraiser, you can find the link to do so on the Defining Discipline Instagram story or Defining Discipline Facebook story, or my personal page's Instagram or Facebook story. Within those stories, you just click on the link. It'll open up the Facebook page where you're able to make your donations. All donations that get made go directly to this cause and this fundraiser. Facebook is not keeping any portion of or percentage of your donations. It all goes to this cause. I do know times are tough, though. Not everyone is able to make a donation. If that is the case, the next best thing you could do is just click that share button. It goes a long, long way. We're trying to raise awareness for this cause as well, like I said, and the best way to do that is get as many people's eyes on it as possible so they know what it's about. So if you guys can do that, thanks. It goes a long, long way, like I said, and it would help out. Other than that, let's kind of push forward. And before we get into today's actual episode, we are going to quickly do the word of the day for the day today. If it'll load up, let's see. And today's word of the day for October 13th, 2021 is odious. Odious means causing strong hatred or dislike. Odious. That is today's word of the day. Interesting. So, now let's actually get into today's episode 286. October 13th, 2021. Today's episode is older. Today I am 1 year older, and I'm also a day older, and I'm only going to get older and older and older and older. And that's kind of what today's um, podcast is kind of about. And that's something I've kind of realized, a few years back when I kind of started trying to take care of my body, was the concept that I'm only going to get older and it's only going to get harder if I don't start now. And that was kind of my mentality of trying to take care of myself and take care of my health and try to get my life in order. Everything else that's I was kind of lagging and falling behind on. The best the best thing for me to think was just it's only going to get harder. I'm only going to get older. As I get older, if I don't get in shape and stay in shape, for me to get in shape after I'm 40 or however old it is, I try to get back in shape. It's only going to be harder. It's not going to be impossible, because I know there may be people out there who are that age, and are getting it. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can always turn your life around. But again, it's only going to get harder the longer and longer you postpone and you wait. So day by day, we're getting older and older and older and older and older, and we'd like to believe we know when our clock is going to stop. We have ideas, we have estimations. We like to think, I'm going to make it past this age, or I'd like to make it here, but we don't really know. Anything could happen at any time. So truly, the idea of getting older, even just by the day, we should live every day to its fullest potential and appreciate every gasping second of it, because life is precious, life is limited, and we only get so long here, and we really don't know how long it is. No matter, like I said, trying to truly take care of myself. I can go out and anything could happen any day. So to realize that time is precious, and the older we get, the harder things are to truly get back. So try to appreciate every single day. That is what I've been trying to do. And some days are easier than others, and some days, you go off, and I go off, I should say, and get angry at the smallest things and lose my temper. But, in perspective, when you truly think about it, you should appreciate every single day, because we're only getting older and our time is only getting shorter here. So try to make the most of every single day. That is kind of the message for today's podcast, episode 286. For your daily discipline, I want you to realize that we're only getting older. You're only going to get older. That's how life works. And the longer you postpone something, the longer you put something off, the harder and harder it's going to be to get done and accomplish. And to truly try to think about, life as a precious thing, because on a day-to-day basis, we don't know what could happen, when it could happen, and to truly try to appreciate and live our days to the fullest, because we're only getting older by the minute and by the day. So that's kind of the message for today. Like I said, today I am 1 year older as well, so I'm 33 officially. Good year. I'm hoping for and praying for a good year. 33 was always a good number for me. I've always liked the number, so here's to 33, and I'm really excited to continue to push here and finish off this year strong. Exactly right around the 2-year mark of me turning my life around and starting running. It was at right after my 31st birthday when I decided I want to start running. So, this time's kind of a special time for me. Not just being my birthday, but just kind of right around the same time when I decided I wanted to really try to do something different with my life. So, very grateful, very, very happy, and very excited, guys. Got the race, like I said, coming up here in 4 days. Um, I'm ready for it. Trying to really, really shave some time off my first marathon that I ran that wasn't an official marathon. I'm going to really try to get a good time here. Don't think it's going to be feasible to break any time to be to qualify for the Boston next year, but eventually running the Boston Marathon would be a good dream of mine. So eventually trying to shave off a lot of time to get right around that 3 hour marathon would be a good goal. It looks like for maybe 2022, maybe pushing it for 2023. We'll see here. We'll see what how it folds out, but really excited for these races. Like I said, we got one in 3 days, we got one in 4 days, and just trying to get the grind out, trying to get mentally there, get ready for it. Like I said, gonna go celebrate tonight, go carb up on some cake and some ice cream, and get a good dinner in me, and just try to get into the mindset and try to get into the schedule. That is another thing I'm going to be trying to do here in the next few days, is waking up extra early and trying to get some morning runs in at a good, decent time. Probably right around 7 is the goal. We'll see if it happens. Been getting some morning runs in throughout this week, but nowhere near the 7 a.m. and not been getting up at 4 a.m., which is the time I'm going to have to get up Sunday morning. So I'd like to try to adjust the schedule a few days beforehand, and just kind of break into that, so Sunday morning I'm not just like dog tired. So that's the goal. Left you guys with your daily discipline of realizing, we're only going to be getting older to really try to pursue whatever it is that you need to pursue and want to pursue to live your life to the fullest. Other than that, thank you guys so much. 286 episodes now officially in the books. Some obviously better than others. Some been, I've had a little bit more of my attention. Some I've been just dog tired and kind of out of it. But we're here, we're doing it, and eventually we're going to try to transition this into the next year a little bit differently. So looking forward to that as well. But 286 episodes, 286 days of running. Really excited to get this race going here this weekend. And until tomorrow, guys, 287. Just make sure you guys get your daily discipline done. Stay disciplined. If you guys can, please give the podcast and the pages a like on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever podcast streaming platform you've been found along and listening on. Other than that, yeah, guys, honestly, just thank you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 287. This was 286, episode older. Until then, guys, have a good one. Stay disciplined. Peace out.